had not a single soul to cheer me, and I'm so forlorn. No one to hear my cries and sympathize. Nobody knows but my pillow and me. Nobody knows half the troubles I see.
Treacle, Pudding and Custard by Princess Indigo. Episode 6. Love and Other Problems.
There's a lot less penguins on this side of the volcano. The penguin madness is finally over.
There's still 6 of them following us. They seem quite smitten with you, Neddy.
6 love-hungry penguins. Is 6 too many?
Is that a negative or an affirmative bar?
That's rather too much information about your private life. Thank you.
Neddy, I think we're here.
It looks like a Cold War bunker, with 20 years of volcanic ash on it.
And it's got a satellite dish the size of a rhinoceros.
I promise not to turn into one of those. Someone's chiseled love is fleeting, but a woolly jumper is forever on the concrete.
That sounds like my sister.
Oh, look, a large solid steel door.
Is it open?
Is that a positive or a negative bar?
I'll just try the handle, or this is going to be a long conversation.
The lovemeister is leaving. Perhaps his sex-crazed penguin harem will stop following us now.
It's open.
Are we going the right way?
I've never been here before.
What never? How peculiar.
That's what happens when your sister never answers the phone.
It's like being in a spy movie with Michael Caine. I've always wanted to be a spy.
You could call your memoirs The Penguin Who Loved Me.
Let's never talk of this again.
I've ran out of steps.
What's at the foot of the stairs?
It's all very bizarre. It's a library. There's even a shop dummy dressed as a librarian.
I see what you mean. Look, there's even a door disguised as a bookcase. It's very Carry On, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
I think we're there. I better knock. Come in. What a lovely place you have, big sister.
Thank you, Treacle. I apologize for all the boxes and not inviting you sooner.
Have you ever seen the end of 2001, A Space Odyssey?
No, why?
You have a similar taste in interior design, but with more Chesterfield sofas, potted plants and crates of corned beef.
I shall have to watch it. The corned beef is a gift from the Argentine government. I do some data processing for them. Please sit down.
Thank you. It's all very James Bond. How far underground does it go?
6 levels. It was designed to be volcano-proof, but the last eruption caused a lot of subsidence, so I had to move everything up here. Roget Ramjet was a godsend.
Is that your penguin-loving butler?
Yes. Channel 4 wanted to use a special computer program to translate what the penguins were saying to him and make a documentary, but the translation was far too rude to be broadcast.
I never want to see another penguin, as long as I live.
All he did was say he loved mackerel fillets for his tea, and they wouldn't stop following him.
Scrabble, a cup of tea, and a slice of Battenberg cake at weekends is about as adventurous as I get, I'm afraid.
I think we better change the subject before he starts his best shop to buy Battenberg cake from. Anecdotes.
What brings the pair of you all the way to the middle of the South Atlantic?
I'll let Neddy explain.
It's... Oh dear, all this way and I can't even say it. I'm sorry, I am having discombobulated words.
I live on an island with a gas mask wearing Ram for a butler who in his spare time is the South Atlantic Casanova, with a harem of penguins and the occasional consenting seagull for good measure. I'm not easily shocked, Neddy.
As the actress said to the bishop during the heptathlon.
Oh God. To hell with it. Ever since I was struck by lightning, I keep randomly changing into an elephant.
Indian or African?
Both, with occasional bouts of mammoth.
How bloody unusual. How many times have you done this?
So many times I've lost count. but it keeps happening more frequently.
I see. How very inconvenient. And how does it interfere with you being a personal computer?
Rather a lot.
I see. Have you got a virus?
I bloody hope not.
I need a little bit more information.
I've run loads of antivirus scans, but they always proudly declare there's nothing wrong with me, which just makes me more worried. I haven't undercooked anything, opened any dodgy emails or looked at the internet with the fridge open. The stress of it all just seems to make it worse. I keep blocking things out. I went to the doctor and asked if it has anything to do with these UFOs, and he just looked at me funny. I'm at my wit's end.
Seems like an extreme case of lightning-induced transmogrification.
And what's a normal case like?
People either get badly singed, or more often than not they just explode.
That's even worse than being an elephant.
I've never heard of anyone turning into a pachyderm before, especially a Commodore 64.
Oh dear, oh dear. We've come all this way.
Don't fret, Neddy. Abigail just needs to think about it, that's all. Let her process the data and run some algorithms.
I remember watching a documentary about people claiming to be were-rabbits and weird stuff like that. There was a Japanese boy insisting he had been born a frog until some teenage girl crash-landed in the pond and snogged him accidentally on purpose. He changes back and forth at the most hilarious moments. Or was that some anime I saw at 3 o'clock in the morning?
What was the name of the program?
The anime or the documentary?
The documentary.
I'm not sure. It was in German.
Do you know the token of great knowledge, by any chance?
Neddy, don't be rude.
Yes, I often see her on my trips to South America. I'll turn on the monitors. We can Skype her. She watches all sorts of crazy shit on YouTube, so she might be able to help.
No please, don't go to all that trouble.
It's no trouble at all. Now, I usually talk to her on the middle one.
That's not the token of great knowledge. It's a rather familiar group of penguins.
They've made some sort of banner, but I can't read it because it's got dark and their handwriting is terrible.
Do you have floodlights outside?
I'll switch it all on.
Oh God, what does it say?
Je t'aime, Neddy.
Treacle. Treacle, can we go home now? I don't like going on adventures.
They do seem rather keen, don't they? You've obviously made quite an impression.
When 6 penguins and a Commodore 64 love each other very much.
Stop. Stop that right this minute.
It's okay, I think they've gone.
Oh God, we must have left the door open.
I'll go speak to them. Neddy can't come out right now. He's had a long journey and he's fast asleep. Oh, you've made him a card and brought him a CD of penguin mating calls. How romantic. Oh, there's more. Some seagull guano daisies, VIP tickets for a weekend away at the Buenos Aires fish markets, and a packet of sardine-flavored condoms. I'll make sure Neddy gets them all. Now I better show you out.
Should I answer it?
Yes, Neddy. It might be important.
Hi, I'm afraid the owner of the house isn't in at the moment. Can I take a message? Oh, it's you, Abigail. They've gone. Thank the Lord and all the electromagnetic angels. We should come outside. You've got something to show Treacle. Only if all the penguins have really truly gone and the coast is utterly clear. You promise, and swear it on the head of Sir Clive Sinclair. Okay, we'll come upstairs.
We can Skype the token of great knowledge when we get back.
I preferred it when we weren't Skyping, the token of great knowledge.
My God, it gets dark here quick.
Look at the stars, little sister. Isn't it a beautiful sight?
It's magical.
It's a lot more magical without those bloody penguins.
They've gone back to the colony. They'll be on the other side of the volcano by now.
Oh my, that's the biggest full moon I've ever seen.
That's what I wanted to show you. It's intoxicating.
What's happening to your eyes? Both of you. Your eyes are as big as saucers.
We're two silicon cats in the moonlight, just like the old days.
Little sister says kitty meow.
Big sister says kitty meow right back.
Abigail,
Yes, Treacle?
let's go chase a million pairs of penguins round the volcano until dawn.
I never thought you'd ask.
What are you doing?
Going penguin hunting in the moonlight.
Treacle, don't leave me here in the middle of the South Atlantic all on my own.
You'll be fine, Neddy. Don't wait up.
Help yourself to tea and biscuits.
Treacle, it's stuck and cold, I don't like it. Oh no.
Je t'aime, Neddy. Je t'aime.
Oh my god, that one speaks French. That's not my picture on Tinder. You've got the wrong Commodore 64.
End of message. The theme music is Lizzie Miles, My Pillow, and Me, from the Free Music Archive. You have been listening to Treacle Pudding and Custard, performed by Treacle 81.
And Neddy the Elephant.
Co-starring Abigail 80, Roget Ramjet and the Penguins of Love.
I want my mum.
I've got the feeling 'cause my sweet is gone. I mean I've got it bad. I've tried to make believe that I'm not sad. Not a single soul to cheer me, and I'm so forlorn. No one to hear my cries, unsympathized. Nobody knows but my pillow and me. Nobody knows half the troubles I see. It's my delusion. Life is not a sweet song. It's my conclusion that the whole entire world is long times when I'm smiling, when I ought to be sighing, should be crying for a little bit of sympathy. Lonesome me, I'm trying to make them believe everything is satisfying. Oh, nobody knows but my pillow and me. Nobody knows but my pillow and me. Nobody knows half the troubles I see. It's my delusion. Life is not a sweet song. It's my conclusion that the whole entire world is long times when I'm smiling, when I ought to be sighing, should be crying for a little bit of sympathy. Lonesome me, I'm trying to make them believe everything is satisfying. Oh, nobody knows but my pillow and me.